All right.
Very much. I'd like to welcome everyone here this evening for the Bradford Exempted Village Board of Education February 11th meeting. If we could stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and to
the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Could everybody find their spots? Thank you. Roll call, please.
Dr. Swab,
Here.
Mrs. Brewer, Pastor Reindl,
Here.
Mr. Biesecker,
Here.
Mr. Miller.
Here.
I'd like to welcome everyone here this evening, and again, meeting this evening virtually, as we have a couple members that need to be virtual for this meeting, and it's technically impossible to be partially in person and partially virtual. So as soon as all our members are at the functional status to be able to do our meetings in person, we'll resume those in the next meeting or two. So next, I'd like to go up to our agenda. So do we have any additions or deletions to the printed agenda before the board members this evening?
I would like to, in the agenda on number 9 on the calendar, I'd like to put it separate.
Okay. Tell me which page you're on, Mike. That'd be awesome.
5.
So calendar option August 25th, item number 9?
Yes.
Okay. So you'd like to, we will move that from the consent agenda and then make that item, I guess it would be number 12, and as its standalone item. Okay. Anything else? Other additions or a motion to approve the agenda with item 9 from the consent being moved separately to be voted on independently after the consent agenda.
I'll move to accept.
Thank you, Mike. And a second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call for approval.
Dr. Swab, Mrs. Brewer is not in attendance yet. Pastor Reindl,
Yes.
Mr. Biesecker,
Yes.
Mr. Miller.
Yes.
The next item is our January the 11th minutes from the organizational and the regular opportunity to review those. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll move to approve.
Thank you, Mike. And a second?
I'll second.
Pastor Reindl, thank you very much. Any discussion or questions regarding the minutes? Hearing none, roll call to approve the printed minutes.
Dr. Swab,
Yes.
Pastor Reindl,
Yes.
Mr. Biesecker,
Yes.
Mr. Miller.
Yes.
Our next item is our student spotlight. So I'd like to turn it over to our staff for the next section of the meeting.
Did that work?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, we can see that.
very good.
Mrs. Brewer has joined us. Thank you.
These are our Bradford February students of the month. Mr. Hurst, if you go to the next slide, we can share the other, we can share about our students. This is from Mrs. Schmidt. She says, the student I'm recognizing is Destiny Serio. Destiny is a 3rd grade student. She's made really good progress in math this year. She's putting forth lots of effort and works independently until she encounters a problem she does not understand. This is another area of improvement, asking for help when she does not understand something. Destiny is one of our representatives on the elementary student council, and she was kind of nervous about that. She's very timid, and it was so neat to see her open up and join the student council. She enjoys helping others and being a leader. I can count on Destiny to follow the rules and show kindness to others. Congratulations, Destiny. I'm very proud of how hard you have been working this year. Good job, Destiny.
Good job, Destiny.
Our next one is Aiden Baker. I would like to recognize Aiden Baker. He is a fourth grader in Mrs. Roberts' homeroom. While he is a new student in our building, he fits in very well. It is not always easy coming to a new school, and he has fit in well with his classmates. He is hard working, continues to work hard even when it comes to skills that he struggles with. He is very polite, and you can get a smile on his face most of the time. It is nice to have Aiden Baker now in our Bradford school family. He hasn't been with us very long, but as you can see, he's showing the pride that he has for being a Bradford Railroader with his mask down there in that corner picture. Good job, Aiden. Thank you.
And at the middle school, high school, we have Owen Cannon, who is nominated by Mrs. Osborne. Owen is an 8th grade student and the son of Kim and Casey Cannon. Owen is a respectful and responsible student who has shown great maturity and grit. Owen helps his peers in class. He has maintained fantastic grades while being very involved in Bradford athletics. He participates in baseball, basketball, football, and cross country, and I'm happy to have had the privilege to teach Owen for the past 2 years. Owen is a student who makes Bradford proud every day. Congratulations, Owen. And then we have Alice Rush, who is nominated by Mrs. Link. She says, I am nominating Alice Rush for Student of the Month. Alice is always cheerful in class and always seems to have contagious positive attitude. She is always willing to help out others around her with anything from schoolwork to just providing a friendly ear to listen. In class, she is not afraid to voice her opinion and will respectfully start a discussion with her classmates on topics that matter to her. I can see that her classmates respect and look up to her. She is a wonderful person to be around. Congratulations, Alice.
Our next recognition tonight is just a spotlight on the Bradford school family. We had a scare earlier this month, and I got to tell you, these are some of the pictures from where we had to go to the church. And I want to thank all the staff, parents, and students for being united and taking care of each other in a difficult situation. It was so proud to say that I'm a railroader when we came together and showed how much we were as a Bradford family. We'd also like to thank the Common Ground Christian Church for helping us during the scare. We had last week, Rebecca and Dan Scaff were there, and the other congregation members that helped out, gave suggestions, and just, in fact, they even gave the kids some popcorn while they were waiting for us to safely return to the school. I don't know what we would do without the community that we live in, so thank you to everyone that was helpful in this situation.
Did you guys want to move into the administrative reports? Because that's where we're at.
Yes, please.
Mr. Hurst, would you like me to start or would you like to start?
You can go ahead.
If you could just put that back up, the presentation back up.
Yeah.
Brittany just said
There
the
we go.
connection is bad, like it's breaking in and out to people watching. So I'm not sure if we got a bad connection at the school or what.
I'll check with Jason. Can you hear us still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what I can see is nice and clear.
Yeah, everything's clear here.
I have a good connection too. I just thought it was out at the school maybe, but
So it must just be the YouTube channel going out maybe. So,
Probably.
Jason, I'll give you a call here in a second.
Would you like to continue on then? Okay.
Yes, Matt.
All right. So here at the middle school, high school, we had National Honor Society inductions. This past month, we had 10 new members: Isabella Brewer, Riley Cannon, Remy Harleman, Jenna Schellebarger, Isabella Hamilton, Molly Clark, Olivia Michalke, Dalton Skinner, Dalton Reck, and Tasia Felver. All these kids did a great, amazing job. Thanks to Mr. DeLoma and our current NHS members for all their hard work for a great ceremony. On the next slide is a picture of those students after the ceremony.
This is from the elementary. Just yesterday, we had like a delay in our Super Bowl party, which was supposed to happen last Friday. Mrs. Schmidt's class presented about places that the teams came from, as well as, if you didn't know, grilled cheese originated in Chicago, Illinois. And they still did a good job, even with social distancing, to make sure we were all safe, and share wonderful reports about the teams of the Super Bowl, as well as the food that we ate. This Get Real Family Engagement, as you can see, we have 3 school districts at the top of our screen there. We're in a group that for a Get Real Family Engagement, which took place this past Tuesday and as well tonight. Grades 3 through 5 will be a part of it. The materials that you see the boys and girls using on the screen right now were given to them through the grant. They also receive games, and it will happen now every Tuesday for K through 2 and 3 through 5 on Thursdays until March 25th. It's available on our webpage if you would like to check it out. But it's exciting to see all the kids that got involved and the learning that took place on consonant vowel, consonant words that night. These are some of our upcoming events. Like I said, tonight is Get Real Parent Engagement webinar. Tomorrow is the Valentine's Day party, as well as third quarter interims go home tomorrow.
And if you could back up just a slide there, Mr. Hurst. And we also have the high school girls basketball sectional tournament versus Newton at Brookville on February 13th at 1:30. And we have no school on President's Day. High school basketball sectionals versus Bockens on the 9th. And Pickla starting at 7:30. Bradford home powerlifting meet at 9 o'clock on the 20th. And on the 23rd, juniors take the ACT. And on the 24th, our Career Center students will come in and take the ACT. And then on March 3rd, we have spring pictures. With athletic events, again, the girls and boys sectional are listed there along with the home powerlifting meet. Ticketing for the sectionals is by codes. So there won't be any public tickets and there are no gate sales. Spring practices for athletics will begin on the 22nd. The junior high sports awards on the 18th at 5:30, and the high school sports awards on March 2nd at 7 p.m. And I don't know if Maria can update us, but if the 8th grade wins tonight, they would play at Arcanum on the 13th.
Yes, we won tonight. We beat Covington, so we'll be playing that night.
Great job.
Mr. Hertz, did you have any other reports before yours?
No, well, that would be the end of the administrator reports, except for me.
Okay.
If there's any questions for Mr. Triplett or Mrs. Levy.
Looks like
Okay.
you have the floor, sir.
All right, sounds good. I want to, I don't know, can you guys see the agenda in front of you now? Is it working that way?
No, it just shows the athletic update.
Okay, so I need to stop that and then present a different tab then. Okay, let me do that real quick. Okay, and hopefully now you can see the agenda again or momentarily. So, all right, well, I wanted to hit just a couple things here. On last week, we had a situation, obviously, with a bomb threat on February 3rd. I want to reiterate what Mrs. Levy had already said. I am just totally impressed on our district